Ándale, ándale. Cállate, güey. Un niña. Come on, Beto, under the fence, mijo. Let's go, come on. Run! You don't get your money back. Migra, run!
We gotta get them immigrated.
All right. Welcome back to the M25 show. My name is Albert.
I'm Alyssa.
And I'm Steve. And we're going to sit here patiently and wait for Eddie.
That's what we're going to do.
He's going to grace, his presence is going to grace us, right?
Right.
Every week.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and slam Eddie a little bit because I'm usually pretty nice to him. Every week I let him know, okay, we're going to get ready. And like a minute before the show, he says, oh, give me a few minutes. So I wonder if I message him an hour before.
Well, you only send the link like 3 minutes before we go on. So
right.
Well, what time do you want me to send it? I can send it the night before.
Yeah, okay, do that.
that way everybody's on. Okay, well,
no excuses.
Usually, I'll be honest. I used to send it before, and I'd sit here for a while until it would be 10 seconds before the show starts, and then everybody pops in. So I figured, well, fuck it. I'll just start setting it a couple minutes before. So that's the story.
Right.
See, there's always two sides to every story, guys. I know you heard Alberto's that I just sent it a day in advance, and everything's gonna be okay. Oh, look who's here!
Oh, who?
Hold on here. Let me.
Our newest member.
Bring him in because I'm getting tired of this man without a
there
face.
We go.
I'm doing.
Oh, look at.
What's cracking?
Look at this. Look who's here.
You're twins again.
Oh, you sound so loud.
I do.
They all do.
Oh, look at this. Guy comes in and starts complaining about how the show sounds.
Right.
Yeah, I need a screenshot. Can you move me off the square? I don't like the logo by my head.
Oh, geez. How did I? Oh, I just
dragged it.
Pull it, right?
Yeah.
Who wants to be up there? Listen, do you want it? You want it? You want it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. There we go.
Sorry for the people listening on the podcast. We're doing some video stuff.
But
If you want to go search YouTube for the Adventures of the M25 show, you can watch all of this.
All the
very
nonsense.
interesting. So Eddie, is everything okay to your liking now that you're here? I know the sounding's kind of too loud for you, but we'll work on that for you.
Don't worry, you'll have some headphones soon.
Everything's fine.
Everything's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here we are. We're back again, and it's dark today too, isn't it?
Yeah,
A little darker.
Is it raining?
Doesn't appear so. Not yet. I got my window open. I'm looking outside.
I don't see rain. Yeah.
Good.
Go outside, Steve. Do a weather report.
I watered this morning, and my neighbor came out and said, "What are you watering for? It's going to rain." I go, "Well, good. It'll be more wet." And get a head start on it.
There's money back. Wasting water, spending cash.
Show.
You're gonna get free water from God, and I know you got to run your hose.
The wetter, the better, huh?
Yeah, that's what it's for. You got to water your yard. Shit.
Get yourself some fake grass.
Or sprinklers. You don't have sprinklers?
He's not that rich.
I don't mind walking outside and holding the hose and squirting water on the yard.
Holding your hose and squirting all over your yard.
That's right.
Well, his hose, the grass will die because nothing comes out.
It's too short.
Wetter.
I was thinking that
Where's Cynthia? We need her commentary on this.
I used to think that eating blackberries made more semen come out. Has anybody heard that?
No.
Heard that before?
Nope.
No.
Does anybody know what you can eat to do that?
To make more come out?
Yeah, to make more shoot out, like more like a lot.
I have no idea.
Anybody
Never knew that you
idea?
could. I know certain things that you eat change the taste.
No, I don't care about the taste. I want a lot. Like I want an explosion, like volcanic.
Like porno?
I want,
Like porno
I
cum?
want, I want a porno splash. Eddie, you don't know?
I don't know. Nope.
Yeah, I've found the last few times that I've been I've having picture time. I don't know if I'm doing it too much, but not very much is coming out, and I'm very disappointed.
Mm.
Yeah, you're
I
doing
don't
it
know.
too much.
Your tank is empty.
Is that what it is?
Well, give yourself like 3 days off and then do it, and you'll
Yeah.
notice.
3 days.
He's like, dang,
You'll be
What are you
fine.
talking about 3 days?
3 days.
The shortage.
Eddie, there's
Steve's
a
gonna be like
shortage.
this.
You have,
There's a shortage.
you have a shortage.
You know what? Give yourself a whole week off. Let's see how you're doing next week,
Oh goodness.
and then you can do it on the show. You know, we don't have to be on camera. You know, just turn off your camera and shoot off and see what happens.
Your testicles need
Oh
a
my
maintenance.
god. That's too. Hold on.
Oh boy!
Ay.
I guess she's
We'll
had
let the
enough.
dogs out.
She's had enough already. Oh god.
She heard you talking about your semen, and she got scared.
So anyway, so I guess there's nothing you can't eat. Nothing. Nothing.
Not that I know of.
It's just rest.
Never heard of that. Never thought of that.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
never I've never
You
had rest, and it seemed to be it satisfies
Or
what I see.
Or maybe you're just getting old.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is, huh?
Yeah, once you reach your mid-50s, it kind of slows down.
What are you talking about? It me or Eddie?
You?
I'm fine.
Guy talking about over there.
Yeah, see, Eddie's young. He's
I'm
he's
fine.
31, man. He's shooting.
Eddie
He
was
does a-
31 when I met him, and that was 20 years ago.
I'm fine.
Eddie does his own 21 gun salute every time. You have a. I don't know. I
So
don't know
Ed-
what kind of cheap gun.
You need
So
to
Eddie,
tap
every time you unload, you're very happy with yourself. You
Yes,
never
I am.
sometimes do it, and just a little prickle falls out, and you're just disappointed.
That hasn't happened yet.
Eddie's the water show at the Bellagio.
You need to
Oh wow!
tap, Steve.
I know what Eddie does. I have this thing like if he ever has the tank is kind of low and he's behind his girl from behind,
Uh-huh.
and then he's ready to do his thing and he pulls out or whatever, and just a little drop pops out. I think he kind of spits on her butt to make it seem like there's more.
No,
Is that true,
I
Eddie?
know I know what Eddie does. He has that bottle right behind him. Right there. He just
squirts.
shoots some lotion. He likes to
Squirts some The girl feels it all over her back and everything. He's all, damn, Eddie, I guess you do like me. You really do. So anyway, yeah, I don't know if this is a question I can ask. Our guest is a fitness coach.
My nature
I don't know if
wonders.
that's the right. Oh, you're using Natural Wonders? By the way,
Natural Wonders?
go to Natural Wonders and get yourself some product.
Get yourself
Eddie
some
uses it daily. He uses the hemp
the lube.
shampoo.
hemp lotion.
Oh, is it hemp lotion? Oh, okay. Eddie uses the hemp lotion from Natural Wonders. Alyssa uses the
Good stuff.
The charcoal mask. I use the toner. I use the rose water, and I use the finishing spray. All the girly stuff.
wow. And Alberto, you use
Whatever you gave me.
okay. So everybody go to Natural Wonders. and-
What do
as
you
can
use
tell,
there?
everybody's- What do I use?
You
Well,
use it
I'm
all,
waiting
huh?
for them to get a supplement.
Yeah,
So
okay.
when I finish,
He
it's
wants
a
to
lot.
shoot a load. Yeah. He
I
wants the
do.
load enhancer.
I'm very disappointed. I'm going to ask our guest because she's a fitness coach. Sarah Mower's coming on, and I don't. Is that a proper question to ask a guest if she knows any kind of health supplements I could take to
If you
Make
make
that
it
happen.
medical,
We'll
If
find
you
out.
make it medical.
We'll
make
find
it
out.
medical? If I ask her in a
just say,
medical
I'm a
way,
little deficient. I'm
Then you're-
a little deficient in my semen extractions.
it's just been lately, and I don't know why. I'm very.
Getting
I mean,
old.
no, maybe you're getting old. Don't be throwing that on my back.
no,
I
I'm just doing
haven't
too much.
had this. I guess I don't know what's more disappointing that I'm doing it and looking at pictures and I'm by myself. Should I be more disappointed in that?
Maybe you need a person there with you.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
I think if you're looking at a picture, usually you use your brain. You know, you imagine stuff. So that might make it if you're using
Maybe who
pictures,
I'm
then
thinking
your dick, you're cheating, so your dick starts to cheat too. You know, it's not gonna give you the result you
So-
want.
So it's not. So whoever I'm thinking about down there isn't really on the same page as me.
Yeah, or
Is
whatever,
that what you're saying?
something like that.
Okay.
You need to tap deeper, Steve.
I think I'm just. a
You
little
need
tired.
to make you can't be cheating using pictures. You need to make more of an effort. You know, use your brain, imagine stuff, and then your dick. Your brain is the leader, and your dick's like a coworker. You know, you got to show your dick. You know, you put in the work.
How come we using the dick word so much? What?
Right.
This show isn't about
Vulgar
dick.
language.
God,
I'm sorry,
jeez.
I don't like using the
Mark-
P word.
Mark Zuckerberg and who's the owner of YouTube? They're probably going, "What is this shit?"
Who's
No, only
Richard?
you make a mad.
Yeah, you're Richard. You need to
You're
Let-
Johnson.
Richard.
let
You're
your
This is
Johnson.
Richard.
Oh, Rick.
You know, how about
Oh my.
you got to make
I
sure
don't
your
know.
pecker actually doesn't work.
Look at see
about that, your
anybody
pecker?
everybody's listening right now, and I apologize to our guests using the green
Yeah,
room,
sure.
probably going, "What is all this mess?"
Always
I
gonna blame
told
it
a
on us.
Brought up
personal
the subject.
I told a
Always
personal
blaming us.
story. Well, because look at Dick. I was
Well-
concerned about something about myself, and look at how I'm getting jabbed at. Very
Well,
disrespectful.
What are you concerned
unprofessional.
about?
What
Your,
do we
your dick isn't doing the job.
right.
What am I supposed to say?
It's doing the job, but it's not doing that porno splash anymore.
Okay, and I said because
Okay. And what are we
because
supposed to
you
say?
use
Your
your
nose,
brain-
your mouth? What are we supposed to talk about? It's coming out of your dick.
exactly.
Oh,
So what else are we? What are we supposed to say?
you know, this is why this
Uh-huh.
is why I'm here to balance the show out from you three.
Sure.
Very, very X-rated people. I don't deal with that stuff very often,
Give
and
your
I
Johnson a break.
apologize
Give your
to my
hand a
friend Sarah.
break.
What's that, Eddie? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Mr. Lateness over here.
To give your hand and your Johnson a break.
It's not that. You guys just think I'm doing it a lot. I do it a lot, but I've never had problems. Okay, anyways, we're gonna get some professional advice here. I
He's
hate
on our
that,
way
but if
out already.
I'll do
I
it.
know.
I'll do it medically. It could be a medical condition, no?
It's the
Maybe I
weather.
need to-
Is there a
maybe I need
full
to work
moon?
out. No, it's kind of cloudy. It's very cloudy and it's very
Is that what comes out? It's kind of cloudy.
Yeah. Oh no. Does it
Oh,
itch?
no.
Does it
No.
burn?
Does it burn when you shoot?
No. Okay, that's enough. Eddie, you know what I'm doing? I'm doing just fine. I'm doing just fine. Thank you again for helping me out, guys. Everybody that's listening can see what I deal with every week,
Uh-huh.
and I tell my
You come out
personal
with
stories.
your. You're
Everybody
the one who
just
comes out with
laughs.
your nasty problems, and we have to deal with them,
Right.
and then you blame us.
What's nasty about it?
You need to drink more water.
You know that man
water.
doesn't drink water.
Lay off the soda.
You're
What are you
dehydrated.
I don't.
You're dehydrated.
Okay.
Soda
You have
makes
no
you-
more fluids in your
Yeah.
body.
No,
some
I
water.
drink plenty of water. Oh gosh.
Soda makes
Okay.
you-
All fit. Hey, fitness freaks.
go
I didn't
to
know all
where,
you
Eddie?
guys. Go where?
Take some
To the
water
bar?
pills.
soda makes you sterile.
I'm not gonna take water pill. All right, that's enough. I'm gonna get our guests here. That is enough. When people start saying I should take water pills,
No,
what
there's
was
this new
that? What was
product
that pill?
you.
What was that pill that people used to take? That yellow pill that was all moms used to take back in the 80s. What was that pill?
Mother's
They-
Little Helper?
Apodrine? Was it Apodrine? Huh?
The yellow jacket.
I don't know.
Yellow jacket. No, not that. That's another pill. No, that's not. I don't want none of those because I'm gonna have a heart attack. Okay, I'm gonna pull
Some
ass
smack?
in because this- no, it was a diet pill, but it was
Fen-Phen?
it was
Right?
taken off the shelf because it was just a speed pill. Yeah, it was basically a yellow jacket.
Fen-Phen or
Hmm.
something like that.
Not a fan. That
No.
isn't that a soup? That's a soup, isn't it?
No, that was
Okay.
that was,
That
a
was
diet pill.
diet. Yeah,
It's a
it was diet pills.
Diet pill.
I told you about that place I went to. Asked for a bowl of chicken soup, and they just gave me water with a big old chicken leg in it.
No.
very. I think I was at a Vietnamese place or something, and I just want some chicken like with some soup or something like that. And they brought me just a bowl, like a big bowl, and it looked like water and a big
Broth.
old chicken leg in it.
It's just broth.
Well, the broth was clear. It's clearer than my stuff.
Didn't taste
Some
like
broth
chicken.
is clear.
Okay, we're gonna get Sarah Moore here. Here she comes. I gotta. Hey guys, look it. We need to straighten up here, okay? Because this is a very professional show. You got to follow my lead and be classy, okay? No more dick talk or nothing like that, okay? Please. All right, here's
Yeah,
here's our
we
guest.
let you do all the talking because we
Yeah.
don't care. We don't want to embarrass you.
If anybody listens to the first 20 minutes of this show, you understand how decent I am and how
You're
undecent
the one
these
who-
other three are.
My
But
dick
then-
ain't
but then
shooting as hard as
listen-
the one you used
Listen
to.
to the end of the show, and that's when he golf comes out.
Right,
He's
all
shy
right.
at the beginning.
God, see what I mean? I can't win. 3 against 1. It's handicap. No fair. Okay, here we go. Here's Sarah Moore.
Hey, you brought Alyssa to take your side. This is what happens.
Jesus. Hello, Sarah. How are you?
What's going on, guys?
Hello. Good
I'm
morning.
glad you're here. Oh gosh, I'm so glad you're here. You see what I got to deal with every week? Oh goodness gracious.
How you doing?
Oh,
How
I
you
like-
doing?
I like your shirt.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice shirt.
It's an
I
old
don't-
shirt, as you can tell.
Yes,
That's
that's
all right,
okay.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess there's a couple of Raider fans over there on the. Let's see who's the Raider fans here. Here's one. There's one, and where's the other? Hold on. There's the other Raider fan. So,
Nice.
Sarah, you just made some friends right there.
Yes.
All right, we're already in it.
Yeah.
So,
So how you doing, Sarah?
I'm good. I just finished up a couple workouts with some clients, hanging out, having my coffee still. So, doing great.
Very cool. We finally got you on. I've been trying to get you on for a long time. I was talking to Jace, who's saying, Jace, I'm trying to get Sarah on. He's like, I know. She's in the bedroom hiding, peeking around the corner. And
I was like, I think when he was on, I was working like 14-hour days in person, so it was
Wow.
just a rough time. But I'm good. I'm good now. Good place.
that's good. Yeah, I think he actually, last time he was on, he said you weren't feeling too good. So I'm glad you're feeling better. I
Oh,
think you were
yeah.
under the weather or something like that.
I was probably hungover. That's probably the only reason when I get sick.
Oh, okay.
How you guys
Hey,
doing?
tell if Jason's there, can you tell him to this is your time now? Jason's already had his time.
He's hiding now, actually. I think he's hiding.
Oh, is he? All right. Okay, so you're a virtual transformation coach, correct? I get that right?
Yes,
Okay.
That's right.
Now I know this has nothing to do with anything, but I was talking to my co-host here about a little problem I had, and I'm gonna bring it
I
up
caught the
medically.
end. I caught the
Okay.
end of it.
Okay, this is a guy's side. When he is doing his thing and he's going to release from sexual stuff, and not that much comes out. Is that a problem? But
I mean,
it's never been a problem like that before.
it
This is a friend of mine.
I mean, it could be like a number of things. Hydration for sure. Like someone was mentioning water, that actually is a big deal.
Oh, wow.
And when you're not hydrated, it definitely, there's no lubricant for your body to do what it's supposed to do. So half gallon to a gallon a day at the minimum. You should be drinking a ton of water a day. It sucks in the beginning, but that definitely helps.
A gallon of water?
Supplement wise, if you're
Half a
looking for
gallon.
like a supplement, D-aspartic acid, DAA, you can buy it at any supplement shop. It's been shown in 2 weeks to increase testosterone levels by like 42%. So
Oh,
it
wow.
absolutely helps with that as well. So
What is that supplement called again?
D-aspartic acid. It's an amino acid.
Oh, okay.
There you go, Steve. You can become more of a man.
Oh, God. Jeez.
You
So
can be
it's-
more
it's-
manly.
And just general stress, and if you're not exercising regularly, that actually helps too, believe it or not.
Have you heard of that liquid
Oh.
IV, Sarah? Does that work?
Say that again.
Have you heard of that liquid IV? Does those
I
work?
actually really love that. That's
Oh,
great
really?
for minerals and keeping your body hydrated. If you don't have time to drink water or you
Uh-huh.
forget, you can just add that to one of your water bottles and it helps out tremendously.
And it works. Okay. So
Yeah.
you've used
Lick-
I know
Liquid
it's not
IV?
Like a real IV, it's like a packet.
Yeah, it's like a packet. It's called liquid IV. I've heard of it.
Oh,
You can get 'em
okay.
on Amazon.
Is it like is it just like vitamins in it and stuff, or
So think of
what is
like
it?
Pedialyte, how that has like a lot of like hydration in it, different supplements, like magnesium, zinc, potassium, things like that. The liquid IV has
Oh,
that as well.
that's funny you brought that up. People who drink that electrolyte water, like for babies, is that good just to drink?
Yeah, if you're hungover, drink a Pedialyte.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So if you just drank it like a regular thing of water, would that be okay, or is it no use for
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, but you have to drink a lot of water.
Oh, so it doesn't matter. What kind of water you drink, you gotta drink a lot of it.
Yep. Yep. Of course, you don't want to drink like a Pedialyte all day, every day, like if you're hungover or something like that. But I carry like a half gallon with me. And
Oh, I have one of those. Kind of.
I just keep filling it up. I just drink it
Can
all
I-
day.
I have
Can I
a
see that?
gallon one.
Can I see that thing?
Boom. Boom.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, it's
What?
great.
Is
But
that
this
just
is-
water?
This is just water, but I put amino acids in it too. So it kind of helps with like muscle growth and doesn't, if you hate drinking water, it tastes good. So it's kind of good times.
Drinking a lot of
Oh.
water also helps you lose weight, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah. It's a diuretic.
Yeah.
It sure is. Well,
Look at this is my water bottle, Steve.
Wait, hold on. Let me blow this. I can't see here. Let me see.
there we go.
Oh
That's like
my
a gallon,
God.
isn't it?
This
Yeah.
one, yeah, it's a gallon. This is what I didn't drink yesterday. But
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Wow.
yeah.
Oh my
That's what I have
gosh.
left over from yesterday. I haven't started yet today. But yeah, that's my water.
Man, that's a lot of water. Oh boy. I mean, I
There-
like water. How about if you drink like tea? Is that okay?
No.
Tea
Oh.
is
You can.
not hydrating. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's got stuff in it.
Also, it defeats the purpose if you drink like a bunch of tea all day.
Well, a lot of tea has caffeine in it, and caffeine is also a diuretic, which helps dry you out, and it pulls hydration from your intestines. So if you drink a lot of coffee all day and stuff like that, and you're not drinking water,
Yeah.
you're not going to absorb the nutrients that you need to absorb from your food.
What about soda? Soda's
Interesting.
really bad, huh?
Soda's bad. I'm not going to
Soda-
say you can't drink soda, 'cause
Steve.
cutting everything out is not the way to go.
Okay, how about this? Before we're gonna get into you here in a second, but how about if you water your tea down a lot? Does that help a little bit, or
It
no?
helps. Yeah, the more water, the better. So
So
if
you're
you water your
promoting
tea
straight
down,
straight H2O, huh?
that's the way to go.
That's the way to go. Wow. See, guys, I've been telling you this. You got to start drinking your water.
What about beer?
Nobody. Yeah. What about beer? What about beer? Eddie wants to know about beer.
I
I mean,
drink
you could drink beer. I'm not gonna say you can't, but it doesn't help with hydration.
like say
Vodka. Vodka's clear like water.
Yeah.
Right? Alcohol
Okay,
is
so-
all diuretic.
Sarah, what do you? Okay, I know that once in a while you probably have a few drinks and have a good time. What is your choice of drink? And is there a choice that's, I guess you could say, healthy? I guess for drinking alcohol.
The healthier, I mean, alcohol in itself, like you can moderate everything. So for me, Jameson used to be my kryptonite. I gotta stay away from that. 'Cause
Oh wow. Okay,
that's like
the whiskey,
like
right?
3 in, and then I just don't know where I am. So we'll just pretend that doesn't.
3
happen.
bottles.
No, like 3 shots. Like
Oh,
after
okay.
like my 3, yep, it's just bad. Like I
Okay.
love it too much, so I stay away from it. But I started doing like vodka soda with lime. You
Mhm.
still get some alcohol. It doesn't taste awful because you have the lime in there. It's, it tastes like alcohol. Less calories, like very little calories.
Vodka water.
red wine. Red wine is good for the heart, right?
Red wine's very good
Yes.
it's good for antioxidants in the body. You could drink a glass a day if you really wanted to.
That's my go-to.
Yeah.
any
glass-
kind of alcohol is
Eddie,
your
a glass,
go-to.
not a bottle. A glass. One glass, not a whole bottle.
As you can see, Sarah,
Not the
you talk about alcohol, this show lights up. So I don't know if that says anything about us, but goodness
Trust me.
gracious.
I totally understand.
Okay, now let's get to so virtual. That means you do things virtually. What do you do? Workouts? Do you just talk to people? How do you
Yeah, so I'm a
do
coach.
your?
Yeah, so what I do is it's not like a Zoom workout. not like that. Like you're gonna log into a Zoom and work out with me.
Mhm.
I basically coach men and women how to live a healthier lifestyle, and that can sometimes mean I have a call with them for an hour and we go through their life, what they're dealing with, or I structure things for them. I give them workouts to do on their own, but I show them the right way to do them so they're not lost. And then helping a lot more with mindset and behaviors, because if those aren't right, like no one's going to want to work out. The workouts aren't going to mean anything. So pretty much they have daily access to me 24 hours. They can hit me up, ask me a question about something. I'm here for them. I offer more support than like just when I used to be a personal trainer, just counting their reps and letting them go.
Mhm.
That's very limited and it's not sustainable. So I show them a way to do it on their own so that they don't need me forever.
Interesting. So,
Yeah.
so basically, the first time that you talk to them, is it basically like this?
Yeah.
And then after that, you kind of like you guys have each other's numbers, and if they need to talk to you, or do they
Well, I
always when they want?
Yeah, I have like calls like this weekly with them. So we'll go through it weekly, and then there's a group call, so they have a sense of community. They can interact with other people in my program, which is really cool. There's a lot of divorcees in my program, so they all kind of help each other. And I really have an app that I use a lot of my connection with them through. So they get custom stuff sent to them daily, and I can see what they're doing or not doing and hold them accountable. So it's really cool.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
kind of like it's kind of like a meeting for people to be guided in the right way. Plus, people who can't do it themselves, I guess. And if they need to get a hold of you, if maybe they're having a bad time and they're at like maybe Eddie's at a bar and he's going to order a triple burger and you
I don't
know
know triple
Yeah.
burger at a
stuff like
bar.
that. Well,
Yeah.
Eddie, you know what I'm talking about. You know, people are doing something that they're scheduled. They wanted a certain schedule to get on the right track, and then they're going to go. Well, I'm going to go do this, and then they call you, and maybe you help them be stronger to not do that. I guess is that about right?
Yeah, and a lot of people say they need accountability or motivation to do anything, and those are band-aids. Nobody needs accountability. They just need to fear something enough to where they're like, I don't want that in my life anymore. So they come to me and they decide to start, even though they're really not motivated to work out. And I like, for instance, I had someone call me at 8 p.m. last night because she's going through some family stuff, and I help her basically just pull the questions out that she wouldn't normally ask herself. And then that's how they find the answers. And then they just go from there.
Wow. So you're like not a fitness person,
She's
but
like
you're
a
also kind of
like
like
a
a
life
what,
coach.
Alyssa?
A life coach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a life coach or somebody where you go lay down and she helps you with your problems. What is that? Like a psychiatrist type?
Psychiatrist.
Psychiatrist?
No. Don't be
Psychology.
confused. Yeah, I don't have
Yeah.
any psychology background, but
No, I know, but I mean, kind of like if they have problems in their life that's interfering with their fitness routine, where but I guess I like that how that happens because people who are trying to get in shape or trying to keep in a healthy lifestyle, there's people out there that have problems too, outside of that, and that could really affect, that affects you. Whether it's being divorced, whether it's having a drinking problem or family problems or what have you, and that can really screw up your life. And sometimes somebody to listen to, not only having a fitness person to help you out, but able to sit there and listen to you too is a good thing. I don't think you can't go to the gym and work out with a trainer or in a big group or something like that, and then have somebody, well, I'm going to talk to you after class about my divorce or that just doesn't happen in life. So I think that's a pretty cool little gig you got. That's a good idea that people need that, whether they need friends to talk to, and some people don't have that. So that's another downer, so that's a good thing that you're offering to people. And wow, that's makes me feel good about
Thank
what I
you.
was experiencing the other day. I was feeling bad about myself because I wasn't having that. What's that pill called I need to take besides water? About to get
Folic
that.
acid.
Yeah, there you go. That's working. There you go. No, but
Yeah.
yeah, I like that. And when you said you're available 24/7, does that mean how do they get a hold of you? They just do
They
through your
have a
app?
number. I have a separate number that they all contact me through, or they can text me through the app. Like there's a lot of different avenues. I also have a free Facebook group, which is
Uh-huh.
really cool. A lot of people go in there just because I post things that are helpful. But they could support each other. People post in the group all the time. They're not even my clients, and they're just curious, and they go in there and they're like, "Hey, I'm really struggling with this. Anybody else dealt with this before?" And then sometimes my clients will jump in and help them, or other people. So it's a really nice community because a lot of times you can Google your problem and there's a million
Yeah.
answers and it gets
Mhm.
confusing. So we decide not to do anything because it's just overwhelming, you know? So having like a support group where you can go to and actually feel like you don't feel weird being vulnerable in, that's like a big deal, you know?
Oh, it's kind of people that might have the same similar problems or that you can kind of relate with, I guess, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, everyone in the group is there for different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Male, female, you know, divorced, in a relationship, whatever. Everyone is coming from different places. So one person's story might help someone else's. So it's really cool.
Very cool. So how if somebody wants to have you as their coach, how do they do that? And then along with how do they go with the app? Do they have to sign up to be your coach before they can get the app, or is the app out
Yeah.
there available to? Oh, okay. So let's go to step one. If somebody wants you to be in their life as a coach, how do they go about that?
You can find me on Instagram or Facebook. Facebook is just Sarah Moore, super easy to find. I'm out of San Diego, so you can find me through that. Or you can just email me. That's probably the best case scenario. It's just Sarah, SARAH, at Moore, MOORE, hyphen, little dash, fitness.com.
Wow, that's pretty easy.
Yeah, so just Sarah at more-fitness.com. 2 O's.
So they just send you a message and say, I'm interested in your
Just talk to
what
me.
would you call it? What would you
It's
call
my
it? Your business or
Yeah,
your
I'm just interested in being coached. I just need some help, and maybe they have a problem and they don't know what that problem is, or they're just looking for something new in their life, and then I'll help them find out what that problem is, and then can go from there.
wow. See, people, it's that simple. You just gotta just do it. You just can reach out, and it's that easy to have somebody. I think it's of course, the fitness part is a good part of your life because you got to be healthy and all that. But to have somebody to talk to too, I think I never heard of that before. Maybe I'm out of the loop, but and maybe there's stuff out there like that. But to actually know somebody and hear it, I've never heard it before. That you can actually call somebody or like you say, go to the group where there's other people that a group that you formed to go there and not feel out of place because of how your problem might be embarrassing to you or whatever,
Yeah.
and you can go somewhere, whether it's talking to you or talking to your group. I think that's really awesome. I really didn't know about that. I just thought
Thank
you were
you.
just a
I
workout
didn't either
queen,
for a long time.
No,
I didn't know that was there for a long time.
I'm gonna pull Eddie up because we've been trying to get him off the booze for a long time, and we're gonna see if he's got any question for you. Here we go.
I have a question. What is the one thing you wouldn't put in your body that people say is healthy?
One thing I wouldn't put in my body that people say is healthy. That's tough. That is a tough one. That people say is healthy. Okay, I'll answer the question this way. One diet that I wouldn't do that people say is healthy is keto.
Oh, okay.
Don't do
Well,
it.
that's the one. That's the one Eddie does.
No, I don't do that.
He's like, don't tell me.
All right.
Yeah, I would say
let me
that,
see.
or like if you're thinking of like supplement wise or something like that, don't go to a weight loss clinic and have them give you phentermine, which is what they do. They give you like a weight loss pill. You take it for 2 weeks. It makes you not want to eat. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Gotta eat.
One of those pills, huh?
Mhm.
Okay,
yeah,
let me
like
see
a
here.
Medra, like you were talking about earlier.
Yeah,
I've taken that.
Alyssa, go.
Ooh,
You've
hi.
taken that?
Oh yeah, when back in the day when you see that yellow pill at the supplement
Yes.
shop and you're like, ooh, okay, and then you're like on steroids or crack or like you're just like feeling
You're
like,
on speed.
you're like just
You're on
freaking out
speed.
for like 2 weeks. Yeah, no, I couldn't do it. I took it for like 3 days and I was like, no.
It's not good. Okay, Lisa, there you go. You got a question for Sarah?
What are your thoughts on intermittent fasting?
Oh boy, hey, is Jace there?
He is.
Hold on. Oh goodness, I was gonna have to shut you off there for a second.
Oh, because she was.
Yeah, she's drinking
I'm
her water
actually,
though.
like really happy you asked this question because this is something I give most of my clients.
Mhm.
Some people, when people say something doesn't work for them, they're just not willing to do it. That's really what it
Right.
comes down to. It's not easy in the beginning. It takes a long time to get used to. I actually just started intermittent fasting again myself like 2 weeks ago. So my eating window is between 10 a.m. So after this, 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. and I don't eat anything after 6.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
a
I
hard
used to
window.
do. Yeah, it's hard. I used to do. I was doing it, and then I would do like an 8 out. What is it? 8-16. 8
Yeah,
hours
yeah.
eating, 16, and then I went to 12. Then I where I got down to like a 2 to 22.
That's rough.
And it was pretty. It was actually, because it was gradual, so I was able to do it.
Right.
And I lost like 30 pounds doing it.
It's great. And you can,
Yeah.
I mean, just so anybody, I'm just going to explain what intermittent fasting is because a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
people probably don't know too.
They're probably, what are they talking about?
Yeah, I had no idea.
Intermittent
I was
fasting,
lost there for a second.
Yeah, he's like, what? What's this lingo? What
Yeah.
are you talking about? Intermittent fasting can mean a number of things. Like some people like fasting for a whole day and then just eating regularly the rest of the week. I personally don't. I'm miserable to deal with when I don't eat. So I just pick, usually it's an 8-hour eating window, like she said. So you pick like a time that you start eating, time that you stop eating. So anything before that's good. You still have to eat all the food that you need in your day in that time period. But the rest of the day, the hours that you're sleeping, the hours that are before and after, you don't eat anything. You still have like black coffee, tea without any sweetener, water. I still do those amino acids because it keeps me drinking something. And then during your eating period is when you eat. Most people do like 12 to 8 p.m. because they like to eat later in the day. I personally get up early, so I do 10 to 6. But it allows your body to be in a state of autophagy, which means it's going in and eating those bad cells that cause us to get sick, those viruses, those fat cells that we want to get rid of. It really does help a lot. And just overall discipline is nice. You don't feel like you're restricting yourself by cutting carbs out completely. You can still eat carbs. So it's really cool.
Wow, that was pretty heavy there. I was
Yeah.
like, wow, wait a minute, I'm out of my league here about this fasting. So basically, you're picking a window where you could eat, but then you stop for, what is it? Is it 8 hours or
16.
what do you? 16. Goodness.
But you're sleeping.
But you have to figure you're sleeping. Yeah, I was gonna say you're sleeping most of the time.
Wow, I need to get that 16 hours of sleep. That's what I need. Lordy. Good.
Right.
Hey, Lisa, could you do me a favor? Could you turn
Yes.
your mic down just a little bit? It's cracking and stuff like that.
Oh, how do I turn it down? I don't know. Let me see.
Oh, I don't know.
No.
Oh, anyway,
I'll
16
figure it out.
hours.
Hold on.
I wonder if I could sleep for 15 and then get up and I only have to suffer for an hour. I got to figure this out. No, but that makes sense that it gives your body time to do what it's supposed to heal all whatever's in your body. It makes sense. I get it. I don't know about that, but what I hear you saying about it makes sense.
Okay, is this
Eddie,
better?
Huh?
Is this better? Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's a little better.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to go back to Eddie again. All right, Eddie, here's your last question for Sarah. I know you're trying to get healthy. You make it a
Yeah.
good one.
Other than greens, like fruits and vegetables, what other snack would be good to eat during the day?
What do you like to snack on?
I like to snack a lot of nuts, cashews, almonds, stuff
Those
like
are
that.
good. Yeah, you can do. Do you like peanut butter and stuff, like almond butter?
I don't like almond butter. I like peanut butter, but yeah.
So what you could do, like I personally don't like rice cakes on their own. I think they taste like packing peanuts.
Steve, we hear you laughing.
Well, because Eddie, I didn't know he liked
Eddie
nuts that
likes
much.
nuts?
So anyway, sorry about that.
He's like, oh, he likes nuts. Huh? Okay. I see what's going on
I
here.
could help you out with that, Eddie.
Yours don't work.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Maybe Steve's load would be more if Eddie helps him.
Oh,
Here's your help.
all right.
Steve has his mind in the
Okay. Okay, sorry, Sarah. Go.
Yeah, so we're talking about nut butter now. Okay.
Which Steve doesn't have apparently.
Hey, I'm gonna start taking those
Like
pills. What's that
rice
pills called?
So what you could do is like I personally like doing rice cakes with like some peanut butter on it, and then slicing banana, a little bit of honey.
Okay.
Something that's sweet. If you're looking for something sweet, it's crunchy, tastes good. So that could be like a little snack. I like having fresh fruit around, like berries and stuff, because they're easy to grab. The main thing is you don't want to have anything like available, like a big bag of chips or anything like that,
Yeah.
because if it's in your house, it's in your stomach. I have no willpower. I can't have that stuff in my house because I will eat the whole bag. So just having like smaller portioned items that you can just grab and like have really quick, those are the best thing to do. Otherwise, you're probably going to sit like me, who I work from home sometimes, and I'll just eat until it's gone. And then I'm like, oh shit, I just ate like 1,000 calories worth of snack food.
Interesting.
Okay.
So rice cake with peanut butter, banana, and honey on it.
Yeah,
Or
you can do that. If you want like hummus and like
Oh,
little
hummus. I love hummus.
Yeah, hummus is good. You can do like hummus and fresh vegetables. That way they don't taste like veggies. Do that.
Hummus and cucumber.
Cucumber
So
is
the-
good. Cucumber with like salt, lemon, pepper.
Mhm.
Like just slicing them up and mixing them up together with some lemon juice and salt and pepper. That's bomb.
Wow. You got that, Eddie? You writing all that down?
Avocado
I
toast.
have a snack happy PDF. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
little
Oh,
snack.
wow. Hey, they might get us might perk the M25 show up to be in the fitness app. We never know. Imagine us in that app. Oh Lord.
Well, I always find that it's a lot easier if you prep everything. Like if you buy a watermelon, you cut it up as soon as you get it, put it in little containers or Ziploc bags, whatever, so you can just grab and go.
Yeah,
The easier it is, the more likely you'll eat it.
exactly.
So when you buy like that, the little watermelons, the little round ones you buy, not the big ones, but the little ones, and then you just put it in your drawer in the fridge, and then you kind of
You'll
forget
never
about
eat
it, and it sits in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
You'll-
about. You kind of
Yeah.
forget, and I'll
Even
cut
like
it tomorrow.
grapes, I take them off the vine, put them in Ziploc bags. Have everything prepped already.
Sarah, would you recommend to work out every single day or just like 2 or 3 days a week?
If you're new to it, I wouldn't do every day because your body's going to be in a little bit of shock. You might stress your joints doing that. If you're like trying to just start something, I would do like 3 days, make it like every other day. And even just starting walking, just walking every day for 30 minutes, getting out and just getting fresh air and being active, and make it a brisk walk so you're kind of pushing yourself, just starting with walking. Do that, and then once you feel like you're starting to get a little bit more endurance and your heart's working, then you can start working out a little bit and do that every other day, and that will keep you feeling like you have a sense of winning too. Like a lot of times we're so depressed we don't want to get off the couch, so putting it in your calendar and going, I'm walking at this time today, gives you like a thing to do, and it makes you feel good afterwards.
Okay.
Wow. See, I even feel a little pep in my step now. Shit, just put it on the calendar. Hey, I'm just go for a walk every now and then. That's
Yeah,
Grab the dog and
even-
take him for a walk, Steve.
even a walk is good for somebody, right?
absolutely.
And that's not too hard, people, right? Just to go out and get a walk, be out in the outdoors, get to see the scenery, and you're actually getting your heart a little workout, right?
Yep. Yeah, your heart's the important part. It's a muscle too, so if you don't work that muscle, it's going to lose its ability to open and close properly, and then you're not going to get proper blood flow, and that can also lead to impotence and other issues.
There you go, Steve.
Okay, well, wait a minute here. Let's. Okay, I don't know were these guys saying something about impotence?
No, I didn't
Oh,
imply
okay,
that it was
'cause-
you, but I'm just
Oh,
saying
okay, all right.
it can lead to issues for sure, for blood flow and everything else. You got to have your heart pumping.
Maybe that's where you're headed,
Alright.
Steve.
No, I think Sarah's right. I
He's like,
got I gotta drink that water and that pill. I'll be
Steve has
okay.
no problem starting. He has no problem starting.
Yeah,
Just finishing.
those starting. It's just you know, you
I
like
think that's
it's just
the
it's
problem
like
for most people.
Disneyland. You know, when the 9:30 pops around, you're ready for some fireworks, right? That outcome. You know, you get
Yeah.
ready and you're all built up, and then all of a sudden it's just like one of those sparklers. You know, it's just
You're like, what the hell?
It's a dud.
Oh,
But I think
well, no,
getting
it's-
started,
It's
Getting
the
started
snake,
is
the
probably
snake
the
firework.
getting
no,
started.
actually, everything is actually it's okay, but you know, it's that stuff happens. It happens whether like the I was talking to Eddie and the group here that you know, sometimes if you do it too much, that can happen. Or I guess there's other issues. So I'm just asking for different. There's other issues like if you don't do it a lot and that happens, there's got to be a problem somewhere else, right?
I wouldn't say
Probably.
that.
Like if you don't do it for, let's say you don't do it for a year and then you finally explode and a drop pops out, might be something wrong. I think, right? Damn.
No, I think your body's just like, what are you doing? What is it? It's like when you don't work out for a long time and you can't like brush your hair the next day because you're like so sore. You know, your body's like,
Oh.
what is going on? You know,
Oh, so
that could be
it's got
another.
stage. Really? Oh, wow. So there's a lot of issues I got to sit down and think about, huh?
I mean, it might not. It might be as simple as just drinking water.
I think you're right. I think you're right. I'm gonna drink water after the show, and I'm gonna try it out later. I think that's what it is. Is it
There you go.
affect right away? Does
He's like, come on. He's like this, like freaking out.
Oh, good. Okay, so one more time, tell everybody how they could get you as a coach and all that stuff one more time so they know.
Yeah, just send me an email. I'll send you guys the free group link if you want, just to see what it's about if you're unsure. It's Sarah SARAH, and then at more my last name MOORE that you see down at the bottom -fitness.com.
Very cool. Everybody go check Sarah out. She's very cool, very funny too. She goes all out to help you out the best she can, and I'm very excited that you came on finally. I've been trying to
Yeah,
get you
thank
on
you.
for I don't know how long, and I just thought, well, maybe the show's not for her. So that's what I was starting to think. So I stopped kind of pressing, but Jason's on. Nah, she'd come on. She's cool. I was
Yeah,
all right. I
might
don't
come
want to
off
be.
as straight laced in my marketing stuff, but I was a stripper for like 6 years. Like I'm as like
Oh boy.
chill as they come.
Uh-oh.
Like,
There
okay,
you
hold
go,
on a
Steve.
second here. Yeah, that brings me to something I was going to talk to you about. There's this picture that I saw of you that I was like, whoa, you know, I was flipping through some pictures of her to pull out to do promo posts. So, okay, I'm going to get this one. And then I saw one picture and I had to flash back real quick.
The one I was
And
like
I
this,
saved it.
I was like turned
Yeah.
around.
So
Yeah.
I sent it to her and I go, hey, is this you, Sarah? And she's like, yeah, is that one of the pictures from your days you're talking about?
Yeah. I started like as a go-go dancer in nightlife when I was younger. I've just always been attracted to the nightlife industry and then moved to Vegas and had no freaking clue what I was doing at all and just made a shit ton of money. And then I was like, oh, this is fun. And started training strippers and porn stars. And then,
Oh, wow.
like, for instance, I just left a session right now. She was like, you can mention me if you want on your podcast. If you guys know Christy Love, porn star, I just trained her this morning. So that was fun.
Wait a minute here. Hold on here. Let me write this down.
Christy Love.
Chris-
She's the best.
Christy Love.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to
She's
check her out
awesome.
because I'm professional and I'm going to check her out later. Christy
She's
Love.
great. She's awesome. Yeah.
What
But-
are you training her on coaching, life coaching?
No, she actually lives near me. So her and I just connected because I actually trained her husband as well. So she decided to jump in today, and yeah, it's just been great. She's awesome.
What are you training her on? Like, what,
Full body
do you mind?
workouts.
Oh, workout. Okay, I didn't. I was
Yeah.
kind of confused here. Okay, so very cool. And
Yeah.
so you got into that back in the day, and it was fun. What made you leave?
I went down the rabbit hole just like most of them.
Mm.
It was awesome.
Okay.
I think I mean I did an OnlyFans. I went through that whole thing.
Mhm.
Like, you know, I've tried to evolve with the industry, and the industry is just different now. It's a lot more girls doing things for cheaper. It's not like it
Yeah.
used to be. So I just got tired of, pulling teeth and people expecting things for less, because when I was in the industry, it was just what it was. You make a ton of money, you enjoy yourself, it was great. And then they started trying to make people employees of strip clubs, and then you have to like file taxes differently, which we all know strippers don't do their taxes. And yeah, it just evolved into something I just didn't want to be a part of, and I miss it. I still miss the fun that I had, but yeah, now I'm able to help people in different ways, a little bit deeper than just superficial ways.
I hear you.
Yeah, it's fun.
So you got experience in the nightlife, the day life. So you got everything to if people got questions, you might just have the answers.
I might.
You might have the answers. So that's pretty cool. And of course, you can mention anybody you want when you come on the show. You don't have to. If everybody goes, I guess she's a friend of yours now. What's it,
Yeah, Christy Love.
Oh, Christy Love. Go check out Christy Love.
She's
It's
on
Sarah's
Pornhub. She's got her own page and everything. You guys can look her up. She's awesome.
Pornhub. Hold on
Yeah.
here. Let's see here.
Oh,
Okay, let me write this down. Yep, okay.
He's
All
like,
right,
wait,
so
do I
every-
have to be a member to see her?
He
Can I
knows
look
who
at her
she
for free?
You guys don't know this. I know what she is. I already got her tabbed already. So
He
don't.
knows who she is already. Just playing the part.
I heard the name and I was like, huh? My ears
I know
popped
that
up.
name. Like a dog. Whoop.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Anyway,
exactly.
very awesome what you do, Sarah. I'm glad you came on. I know you know Jace. He's a friend of our show. I think Jace was he read our "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" last year, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. So yeah, he's been a friend of ours for a while. I'm sure you know that. And is he okay? He's your other half, your better half, or how does
Yes.
that go? You're his better half, right? Is that how that goes?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I got a good cut.
But that's pretty cool. How you two doing? Did you guys doing all right? Just
We're good. We're good. We actually yeah.
did you guys
we
move?
we're moving in like a month, or well, maybe like 2 weeks now. Jeez. We're still gonna be we're still in San Diego, but just different place. The place we've been in served its purpose, and we're just ready to move on to better things. So yeah,
That's
we're doing
good.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys are both good people, and you
Oh, thank
deserve each other, and good couple. I like when I see good couples. Their relationships are good, so you guys fit each other well, and
Thank you. The key
and,
is not getting complacent. Can't get complacent in your relationships, because that's going to be the killer of it.
Yep.
yeah. Did you hear that, Eddie?
I did. What happened to me? That's what happened to me.
Oh wait, hold
Sorry.
on, here, Sarah. Before you go, we're gonna show you what not to do. Okay, Eddie.
Don't get complacent.
Better. Eddie, is that what happened? You got complacent and just
I think
things
so.
just fell apart.
Things that fell apart.
Happens.
So what?
It
Sarah's
happened.
asking what happened. What happened, Eddie? Sarah wants to know.
I think I became a workaholic. That's what I think happened.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the same way.
Really? So if you get into something else too heavily, whether it's work or something, that can really put a strain on the relationship.
Well, yeah, and typically we start working out of like fear of not being able to provide or losing something, and we start getting addicted to something because it's like what we think we should be doing, and that affects how we show up in our relationship. So sometimes we're too much over here and not enough over here, and you just have to find a balance. But if there's lack of communication or transparency, that's really hard to make happen.
Man, see, people, you guys gotta email Sarah, because she can make you feel good. Well, I mean, she can make you feel good in life coaching. Sarah's gonna get all kinds of emails right now.
Wait,
Sarah,
she doesn't do the stripping
Sarah-
anymore, remember? She's not doing stripping.
I'm like,
Yeah,
She's
I
not doing
know.
any of that anymore.
Sarah's gonna get all these emails right now, going, what time can I see you
Right.
on stage?
with your spot,
Right.
with
When
your
can you make me
spot.
feel better?
Sarah, with the fasting, you don't have to eliminate water and stuff like that. You can drink liquids.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I still drink water and coffee. I still have my coffee. Like, I haven't eaten yet, and I'm still drinking coffee, and I have stevia in it, so it doesn't taste like dirt.
Oh, good lord. Oh, that's a good thing.
It's because I drink Folgers like an 80-year-old woman.
Oh, I
Oh.
drink the same.
What's wrong with
At work, I
Folgers?
drink Folgers.
Folgers, you know, everyone caps on Folgers. Let's be honest.
Hey, at least it's not Sanka.
Oh wow,
Fair
they still have
enough.
Sanka?
No, I don't think so, but that's an old one.
Wow. Well, you know, you girls like the Folgers, and Eddie likes nuts. I
There
mean,
we go.
everybody's got their thing, you know.
It's a party now.
Right.
All right, well, Sarah.
Can I have a
Oh,
beer?
hold on.
While I'm fasting?
Oh
Say it
lord,
again?
here he goes.
Can I have a beer as I'm fasting?
Before your fasting period or your food period ends. So let's say you're eating
Okay.
from 12 to 8. You
Mhm.
can have beer before 8. But after
Okay.
8, it's still anything with calories is considered like out of your fast.
Okay. Light beer then.
I know you're
No.
like, wait, what is that? It's just a sip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Eddie, does that mean Eddie can't shotgun beers no more? Like in that out of window thing?
No.
Yeah,
He
no
usually likes to
shotgunning.
shotgun. He usually likes to shotgun beers before he goes to bed. I don't know why, but I've been
He's like, we're
trying to
good.
help him.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 in the morning before he wakes up, before his feet
Oh,
hit the
my
floor.
goodness.
Before he wakes up,
Before he gets out of bed.
he's like asleep.
Before he
He's
gets-
like-
yeah.
He's got a
Before he
funnel
gets out
tied
of
to his
bed.
mouth. Okay, Sarah, you are too fun and too cool. Thank you very much. Everybody, go check.
Thanks for
Email
having me.
Sarah. Sarah, is it Sarah Dashmore or is it Sarah at?
No, just Sarah @ so first name and then at my website, which is more-fitness.com.
Gotcha. Everybody, go send Sarah an email and talk to her if you're interested, and she can help you out. She's a very smart lady, and she drinks Folgers, and she's the cool. She's the coolest. Hey, she don't drink Sanka. She
Water.
drinks Folgers.
Don't drink it. Nope.
Don't drink what?
I don't drink it. I don't drink it.
Oh, you don't
Sanka.
drink it. Oh, okay.
She doesn't
She
drink
drinks
Sanka.
Folgers, and she's actually turned me on to this pill. What's that pill called before we get out here one more time?
Oh, DAA. It's D-aspartic acid. You can find it on Amazon if you want.
Hey, Alyssa, can you write that
Or
down
this
for me?
place if you're in San Diego. ST Discount
DAS.
Nutrition.
Okay. There we go. Look at Sarah over there plugging all kinds of shit. Look at her. All
I
right,
mean,
Sarah.
it was in
Hey,
the frame. I might as well.
you might as well. Hey, anytime you want to come back on, let us know. And you know, anytime we enjoy your company and all your advice. It's very good. I like what you do. That you're there for them for clients. I think that is
Thank
the
you.
main thing, is being there. And if it needs to be an ear there to listen, that sometimes
There you
that'll get you going. So you're doing a good deed for people and for yourself too, because people talk about you and say, "Hey, Sarah's the real deal." And
Thank you. You guys are awesome. I love all of you guys. Awesome to be on.
Thank you. Thank you
yes,
for coming.
and
Thanks for coming.
I still gotta get you and Jace a shirt. But you know, it's just so much going on. Don't worry, I'll get you guys a shirt. I know I told Jace I'd send you two one, so
That'd
I'll
be
get them out
awesome.
there as soon as I can.
I'll
So,
cut it into a crop top and then go to the gym in it. So everyone's like, oh, who's that? You know?
There you go. There you go. See, everybody's got ideas she has. Here, I'm gonna send an email now to somebody. Hold on here, Sarah. All right, Sarah. You have a good day and have a good move and keep doing
Thank
what you're
you.
doing. And you make life a good place. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Likewise. You guys are great.
Thank
All
you.
right, take care, Sarah.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was Sarah Moore, and isn't that all that information? Well, who's here?
right.
Eddie.
Very educational.
Very educational. Did you like that?
Yeah, I did.
What
is-
is?
What's Alberto?
I
The circle?
don't know what that is.
It's like a
What is
thug.
it? Is that? What is that? Hat on sideways?
It's like a thug.
Too much. Oh, Eddie, come on! You better be careful how you talk. You can't say that stuff. Okay.
How's the volume of my mic? Is it better? I turned it down. I figured out how to turn it down.
Yeah, a little bit. It was like it was loud, and it was like you talk loud, and it's like sticky.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what that came. It's the first time I heard you talk like that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Very educational. That was a good interview.
Yeah.
Well, damn. I guess Eddie liked that one, huh?
Yeah.
Mhm. He wants to go
First
for a
time I
walk
heard.
now.
And I feel like walking now. I feel like taking the dog out.
Anyway,
You feel
I
like
think
putting that?
Go ahead.
You feel like putting your beer down and then going for a walk,
Yeah,
or taking your beer with you?
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't go that far. He'll take the beer with him.
put it in my hydro.
Take
Put it in my hydro.
take the dog for a walk to the bar.
Eddie doesn't want to go more so much for a walk than a pub crawl.
Oh.
Anyway, so Liz, I think you need to sign out and then come back because that's the feedback coming off your
Oh,
computer.
okay.
Is
I think
Milo's
you've done it
feedback?
before.
Maybe I could walk to Milo's, huh?
Yeah, do that.
Get out of here, Milo's. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. I gotta talk about this. Eddie, you know who George Floyd is?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Eddie thinks he's
Oh,
a boxer.
Yeah, not Sweet Pea Floyd.
Oh,
George Floyd. You know George Floyd?
yeah, I've heard of him.
Eddie thinks that's a pretty boy Floyd.
Oh, Pretty Boy Floyd. Let me see here. Let's see if shit fixed her problem.
Better?
Oh Lord, here we go. We got to
I have
move you
heard-
back
I've
up here.
What's
Turn up your mic.
Can you
Hello?
hear me?
You can turn up your mic. Your
Oh,
feedback's gone.
Now, now you can turn up your mic.
Oh wait, hold on.
Okay, Eddie. So Eddie doesn't know who George Floyd is, for one.
I didn't say that. I said I knew. I've heard
Okay.
of him.
Who is
How's
he?
it now?
You're good.
Okay.
Good now. Good job.
Yay.
Well, there we go. I guess it
Thanks,
was, that's what
Alberto.
the problem was.
I don't know why. I had to
Alyssa,
do that.
We got Eddie in a bind here. Who's
Eddie does-
George Floyd?
George
yeah,
Floyd
Alyssa, we're
Oh yeah.
is the person that was killed by that officer.
oh, so you know who he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who he
I
is.
think I know who he is.
Look at him.
Jeez, Christ.
Well,
Eddie's
I
all,
would
"Well,
say
I
he
think I
was-
know. Sounds familiar.
I would say he was on his phone, but he's using his phone for the show, so I guess he
Yeah.
actually does know.
Yeah, I do know.
Oh, Eddie, did you Google him right now while we were talking?
No,
He
Every-
can. He
Okay,
has his
so-
phone for the show.
I do read the newspaper.
The
so did you hear
newspaper?
about
Huh.
news?
La Opinion.
Really?
Is it still a quarter? Is the newspaper still a quarter?
Sure, they're like $2 for a daily.
I get it online.
Is it? Oh wow.
$2?
So it's not a quarter anymore.
get it
It
online.
used to be a quarter. Eddie, what are you doing, Eddie? What are you doing?
I subscribe to the LA Times. Was it-
Look at he's shaking.
Okay,
Oh, I'm
okay,
very-
calm
Right?
down.
Like he's rocking back and forth like this.
Oh,
We can't
He's
see your
getting-
hands. Let's see. Can we see your hands? Because why is your body shaking?
He's getting mad about what happened to George Floyd.
Okay, you guys, did you know there was a verdict, Eddie?
yes, I do.
Okay, how do you all feel about the verdict? Do you think did you watch any of the trial or see any of any, or do you just know about it, about what
just-
happened,
About it. I
or
haven't
did you
watched-
kind of?
I didn't watch any of the trial. I just know that there was a guilty verdict. That's all I know.
Okay, so I'm going to come back to you because you just don't see, you just kind of see what's going on in the news, and you don't. Alyssa, have you seen all of the video of this George Floyd thing from start to
I s-
finish?
I've seen the whole video. I didn't watch the trial, but I
Okay.
did watch the verdict reading
Okay, Alberto,
or
have
the
you seen the
reading
whole
of the
video?
verdict.
I've seen enough.
Okay, I mean, have you seen the whole video?
Well, I mean,
I've seen enough too, but
I didn't see anything that was released during the trial. I know the first video, and then I saw that leaked body cam video where he's
yeah, because
struggling and stuff.
the only thing I ever saw before the, it's been a whole year, it's the year flew by, but the only thing that I saw, what they would show like on the news, the knee on the guy's throat, right? And that's all I've seen, and that's all they showed. But when the trial started, I think it was like 3 weeks ago or something like that, I actually sat down and I started watching it. And then through the trial, they showed it over and over, but there was like more, there's like a whole,
No,
from when he's in the store till the knees
Yeah,
So I
on his
didn't see
neck.
that part.
there's
Yeah, it's a whole.
there's surveillance
it's a
camera
whole-
footage from inside the store, and like I said, they months
Well, I
ago
saw
they
the footage
released
from.
the body
Yeah, I
cam.
saw the footage, not from the body cam, but I got to see more from the people who were taking from their cell phones, because you could
Mhm.
actually. And yeah, the body cam is when they first got him out of his van or whatever from across the street. But yeah, I know Alberto's talking about the body cams from there. There's a whole before the knee got on the neck. There was like how many minutes do you think, Alberto, before that even happened of video of cop
Uh,
cam and people? At least 15. There was
a
like
lot.
more to the maybe more. And there was this
Well, you remember? I mean, when this first happened, they showed the video. They always show the knee to the neck, and then there was some more videos. And I remember we were talking about this on the show, and that and I said that you see some video. I think it's like surveillance from another business, and they're talking to him. He's sitting on not on the sidewalk. I think like a step or something to a building.
Yeah.
And then they cut to him walking. They're walking him to the car across the street, the police car, to put him in. And then they cut to the knee to the neck. And I even said at that time, there's a lot that we're not seeing. And then when they leaked that with that body cam video, when you actually hear him talking, that was a good like 10 minutes of just him not wanting to get out of the car, not wanting to get in the police car, all of this, all of that. And I know during the trial they had it wasn't just one person out there with their cell phone. They had a whole bunch of people. So, but I didn't see any of the video from the trial.
Yeah, that's all they showed. They showed in the trial. They showed it over and over again. But they showed the whole thing, which was good because the part that you said that they cut out when they were trying to get him in the cop car and he was fighting them.
Yeah.
Well, there was before that when he was in his car. Then there was another ruckus. He didn't want to get out of his car. They had to get him out somehow, and
that was part of the body cam leak.
So. I saw this thing on the internet. It said something that what is the guy's name that got found guilty?
Chauvin.
What's it? Chauvin. When he got found guilty and they told him, you're guilty on all 3 counts. He stood up and I forget. I don't want to read this wrong, but it says something like, imagine, because I guess he stood up, put his hands behind his back, and let them cuff him. And he walked. He took more.
Chauvin immediately stood and calmly placed his hands behind his back. Imagine where we'd be had George done the same.
Now, do you
racist?
Okay, because I don't think that. I really don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't think he should have killed the guy. I don't think he had any intentions of going there and saying, "I'm going to kill him today." I think he was the last. He was the last guy called to come help those other officers. And I think I don't think he was going to get an innocent verdict either way. That no jury is going to be held accountable for finding him, even if he was innocent, to find him innocent and have the town burned down again. There was just I don't think there was any way. He was guilty before the trial started. Because what juror is going to be accountable for letting him go? I
mean, you're supposed to, as a juror. I mean, your information is not supposed to go out. But nowadays that
they get a fun. They weren't even sequestered. They weren't even sequestered. Well, they people find things out.
Who's to stop anybody from like following one of them home or something? I don't know. Now with COVID, they had you could just walk into the courtroom, sit in the audience. But I mean, how hard would it be just to follow one home?
I don't. Yeah, all you have to do is wait at the exits, and just figure people are smart. I mean, there's people may not think people are smart. If they want to find something out, they'll find out. And I guess my question is, do you think this cop wishes that he didn't take that call, or maybe wishes he was off that day?
Yeah.
Or hopefully, I hope he didn't pick up an extra shift from somebody or trade shifts. But do you think, I know, like I said, when I saw the video and the neck, there was a time I felt he should have got off his neck. I do believe that. But when I watched the whole video, it's like, this guy was resisting arrest for well over 30 minutes. And what do you do in that situation? I mean, do you think he deserves, he's probably going to go to jail for quite some time, right? For probably a long time.
Yeah, they say decades.
I'm sure they'll appeal it.
Because I know they asked for mistrial because of his lawyer just said, hey, he's not going to get a fair shake. It's on the media and the judges said, well, I trust that they're not going to They don't know
Yeah.
nothing about it. They're not going to watch nothing. But come on.
Well, no, and then you had this another incident last week where the other guy got shot in the suburb, and then you hear that one of these jurors actually lived in that city. So I mean, you're imagining the jurors driving home after the trial, and driving in through a riot zone, and that's not going to cross their mind. That's not going to cross their mind that if we go not guilty, this is going to happen even more.
Yeah, I think like I said, I'm not vouching for nobody or saying, I think the cops should have been this or that. But I think he should have got in trouble, but not to the extent that he did.
He was overcharged, and he was he was found guilty of too much.
Yes,
manslaughter was enough. That fits whatever manslaughter is.
I think he should have got convicted of excessive force because that's what they said probably killed him. But the autopsy says that he died of a heart attack. So there's just so many things where they say if there's any kind of doubt. But the video, like I said, the video didn't look good. And no jury is going to let him go free from what happened before. Just could you imagine? Not every that town would get burned down. Probably the whole United States.
I think involuntary manslaughter would have been more of a, because I'm sure he didn't mean to kill him.
No, I don't think he did. I think it was excessive force. I think this guy was fighting him. If anybody saw the whole video, there was before this neck thing, there was like a whole 20, 30 minutes before where they were just fighting. It was like, damn, okay. So I was even saying, please get in the car, just go in the car, and everything's going to be okay. And so I know cops are supposed to be professional and know how to do this stuff. And I'm sure they were irritated. And I just don't think he really thought he was going to die. And I can't see him doing that, being video recorded all over the place and knowing the guy, he's killing somebody. If he did, then he's a bad person and he should be where he's at. But I just can't see somebody doing that in front of cameras. I just think it was a perfect storm. Whatever the guy was on, plus the adrenaline he was going with his heart,
fentanyl, meth,
knee on his neck.
He already had heart problems even before all this, and it was delirium.
It was a combination.
He drove himself crazy. His heart gave out.
I just, like I said, before I even knew what was going on, I saw the video. I was like, dude, if you just would have got in the car, you would be alive today. The cop wouldn't be in jail. And I know things don't work out the way we like, but good Lord, it's a sad thing that I look on both sides. If I was the guy that was afraid of a cop, George Floyd apparently was afraid of cops, and I get it. I just don't know. It's like if I got arrested and I tried to fight, I would think they would beat me up. That's what I would think. I wouldn't fight a cop. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, maybe nowadays you could do that, and maybe you could.
Shut up, Eddie.
What does Eddie say?
He said he'll fight a cop if he's off duty.
Oh, you're gonna fight a cop, huh?
That's probably worse for you, Eddie. They'll probably really go on you.
They'll take Eddie up to the hills. We're gonna take a little detour. No, but anyway,
the canyon.
It's a hard
a
job.
lot of people said it's justified. I'm sure there's people that think the punishment was too harsh. I think for George, they were both they're doing things at the wrong time, and both lives are screwed. His life, I mean, I know the cop's still alive, but he's probably going to be dead sooner or later. If he doesn't get the trial overturned, he's either going to kill himself or he's going to get killed in prison.
I've heard he's already on suicide watch. So,
well, could you imagine? I'm going to imagine if that guy was off and he traded shifts with somebody that day.
I mean, that hasn't come out. I don't know. It could be.
Well, I'm just saying. You know how work is. Sometimes you trade shifts. Sometimes you do this. Or could imagine if you just were off that day. I'm gonna pick up a shift. My buddy wants to trade. He's going to the ball game or something, and you're the one that gets that call that officers need help. And then you're the one that goes down there, and you think you're doing okay, and you go overboard, and then all hell breaks loose. And I'm not saying anybody's right or wrong, but I think, oh man, I don't know. It's a tough job, I guess. That's why I don't get involved with cops. I stay away from them.
It's a very tough job.
Eddie picks fights with them at the bar.
I don't go around picking fights. Yeah, it's a very
Oh.
tough job.
you said you'll fight him off the clock. Eddie waits at the parking lot of the police station. You know when
they're going home.
when they're going to the car, and he challenges them to a brawl in the parking lot.
It's a very tough job for them. They have to
All right,
make
Alyssa.
split-second
Alyssa,
decisions.
can you see the comments?
No. Oh, you know what? Because I didn't. There.
I'll let Alyssa
Wow.
read it. Cause yeah, go ahead, Alyssa.
Woo, where am I starting? Okay. Oh, Sarah says
Hey.
thanks for having her. She gave us all her information. David Dugan. Yeah, George Floyd was high and on drugs. He wasn't fully cooperative because he was on drugs and under the influence, but putting a knee on someone's neck for 9 minutes, even when the paramedics arrived, how do you say his last name? Chauvin was guilty.
Okay.
Chauvin? I
Chauvin?
don't know how to say his last name.
Chauvin, yeah.
Chauvin. Floyd was fully restrained on the ground at the time. He even
Yes.
said in the video that he took too many drugs. I have always been taught, sorry, my reading, my words a little. I've always been taught that whenever I get pulled over by a cop to fully cooperate 100%. If the cop or the officer is giving you a hard time, you can always get their name and badge number.
Okay. So
That
basically,
was from David Dugan.
he's right on both sides that the guy, he was on drug, he needed to cooperate. That's where it all went wrong. And then the cop, like I said, this guy was yelling the whole time. And when he stopped yelling, the cop should have known something was up, because for him being that loud and for this 30 or 40-minute tirade it was going on and then complete silence, I mean, I guess I would have looked down and say, slapped him on the cheeks to see if he was okay.
That's
But,
not a good thing.
Okay, well, you know what? I would have checked, because
Well, I mean,
for somebody going wild like that and then they just shut up.
But
I don't
the
think
other
they're gonna cooperate after 40 minutes. They're either gonna be tired or dead. That's just the way it is. Whether it's an
this is the part
overdose.
I didn't see in the video. I didn't see this part of how long before he actually Floyd went quiet until Chauvin got up, got off his neck. I don't know exactly the amount. I don't know if it was instantly or
No,
they had him.
No, he had his knee on his neck until the paramedics told him to take it off.
No, I know what Alberto's saying. He's like, because he was yelling the whole time. I think it was about 2.5 minutes when he shut up. 2.5 minutes, maybe 2:45. But he kept his knee on him when what's his name? Floyd stopped talking. So he did keep his knee on for probably about 2.5 minutes. But
All right.
like I was saying, you have the knee on and the guy's struggling, kicking, and doing whatever he's doing, saying he can't breathe. But there's a time came, I think it was 2.5 minutes before the 9 minutes, and I think it was, I don't know how many seconds, that he went quiet.
Or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the people in the crowd are going, hey, this guy, he's not even moving now. He's not even talking. Check him and see if he's okay. And, I think, okay, I'll give the officer a lot of leeway because, the guy was resisting arrest the whole time. But they kind of knew he was on drugs. So you would think he would check on him at least. And even though if he didn't, I think he was screwed either way because of what happened afterwards when they rioted and everything. I don't know. Yeah, he should have got up. He should have got off his neck. But George Floyd should have also cooperated, whether he's on drugs. I mean, they tried to get him in. And I don't know why they didn't carry tasers. Why did they not carry tasers in Minnesota or what? What's going on with that?
Well, I don't know if they probably didn't think. I mean, he was handcuffed and stuff, so it wasn't like they needed to use the taser on him.
After that struggle for trying to get him in the car,
I don't think you can tase somebody into a car. So,
All they
Because
need to do
a
is
taser
tase
knocks you
him.
down. I mean, he would have hit the floor if he had gotten tased. It's not like a little
Yeah.
shock. I mean, it's
They would have picked him up and threw him in the car because he was still
and
because they're
he
paralyzed.
and he would have died in the car, and they would have, they'd be
Well-
on trial either way. So, and all this about the crowd told him, hey, he's not talking. That crowd was hostile. Okay, they're all yelling stuff at the officers. I think at that point, the officers are just tuning them out. So I don't care what the crowd was saying, because even that lady paramedic in street clothes. I mean, sorry, the officers had a situation there, and then you got all these, you got the peanut gallery there just yelling stuff. At some point you got to tune them out.
Yeah, I think they did tune him out, but
And
I agree on both sides. The cops have to tune out people, but this is a different kind of situation because, yeah, I don't know. It's just too hard. It's like, how many people are yelling that they can't do this because they don't want to get arrested, or I don't know. I'm glad I'm not in that position, because if you do one, this cop could have done something a whole different way, and something could have went wrong another way. Maybe something happened to the cop.
They tased him to put him in. I mean, he could have just gone into the backseat, voluntarily, and the way it's going, he would have died anyways. They put him in the back seat, and then they start, okay, the four of them are talking to each other, okay, and getting everything set, and then they look in the back seat, 10 minutes later, and he's dead, and they get a manslaughter charge on that.
I don't know. I think he should have got, like Eddie said, maybe manslaughter,
Involuntary.
involuntary manslaughter, because
What
I
do
don't
they
think
charge
he meant.
manslaughter too.
I don't think he meant to kill the guy. I really don't. I mean, if he did, he's got some big balls to do that in front of the media like that. I don't know, but two people have lost. I mean, he's not dead yet, but I'm sure he's going to be shortly. So there's going to be two people that are be gone.
Yeah.
It's too bad. I don't know. I like my advice to anybody: if you get arrested, just be arrested. Just go in and do your.
The heck?
The hell is that? Is that me?
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh man, was that George Floyd?
was that a ghost?
George Floyd is haunting
George
me.
Floyd. He's here.
Hey, I'm sorry. I apologize. I feel for everybody. Yeah.
You got a Ouija board back there? You're trying
Right.
to contact him?
No.
Oh man.
The best thing to do is don't get in trouble. And if you get in a situation where you didn't do anything and you're in that situation, you have to cooperate. You can't be that person that goes, no, I have rights and all that, because things could go bad, and unfortunately, because there are bad cops and there are good cops, and if you're going to be in that situation, you're doing everything right and something bad happens, it's going to happen. So at least give it your best to be a good human, and I don't know. Just don't break no laws, and hopefully you don't get pulled over for no reason. How's that
Don't be
sound?
on drugs.
Yeah, don't be on.
Yeah, don't take drugs. If you do, stay home like Eddie and take your drugs, shoot up, or whatever it is you do.
Lock
In
yourself
the
in your
privacy
room
of
so
your
you
own
can't
home.
get
Yeah.
out.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't go to the local liquor mart and buy smokes with Monopoly money or nothing. Okay, we got some time left. Alyssa, go ahead with your story. I'm sorry we went long with this
that's
thing.
okay.
This could be a whole show. This could be a whole show here. I know Eddie was getting emotional, but we have to stop Eddie. Okay.
Okay, so my news. It's it's kind of weird, but like Florida, there's a lot of alligators. You would think alligators, reptiles, crocodiles, whatever. So this lady is 71 years old. She was driving with her daughter in the car. She was in the passenger seat down the highway, and all of a sudden a turtle falls from the sky, who knows where it came from, into the windshield and knocks her out.
Oh wow.
So hits her in the forehead.
shit.
The daughter pulls over to get help. They call 911. it wasn't like she was killed. She was just injured. But can you imagine, it's weird. You driving down the highway, you get rocks. Sometimes rocks hit your window or whatever. But a turtle, where did the turtle come from? Why is it in the air? I know it's windy and kind of hurricane season over there, but a turtle? That's like when you see, what's that movie? Twisted or Twister, with a cow in the air. The cow's going.
So I'm sure somebody threw that turtle, right?
Maybe maybe there's a small plane like one of those airports, and the turtle crawled into the wheel or something, and then the plane took off.
Right. Or like like the airplane when they're emptying the toilet and the blue things come down.
That doesn't really happen.
No.
So did she have shell shock? I was just curious.
But that's it, folks.
Right,
hit the closing music. We're done.
Yeah, I don't know what to deal with the alligator. Listen with their stories about alligators and stuff. You like those alligator stories, huh?
What, did I Why do did the alligator story?
You started.
You did
talking
the alligator
about an alligator.
Alligator through the drive-through window.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Because all the crazy stuff happens on the East Coast.
It's Florida stories.
Right.
That's it. That's the name of the segment. Just get Florida stories.
Well, what is it? Was it Heidi, Frosty, or Heidi and Frank where they do it? Did it happen in Florida or somewhere else? I think it's what one of their segments are.
Florida.
Eddie,
what do we got already on the screen?
What should we call the new segment? We still haven't got a name yet. Really?
I don't know.
News
I
with
don't know.
Melissa?
Okay.
I don't know news.
Fluffer news. Fluffer news. He's still Fluffer.
Fluffer news.
He still wants to call it Fluffer news.
And that was Fluffer news with Alyssa. Yeah, that means just Alyssa's getting the news all fluffed up and ready for everybody. And I like Fluffer news. Alyssa wanted to call it. What did you want to call it? What
the fuck news?
What the fuck news? I like Fluffer news. That's kind of sexy. I don't think there's any show out there with Fluffer
guys.
We'll call it Fluffer news. When the show's starting to go limp, Alyssa fluffs it up.
There you go. She's fluff it up with her news.
And there's the show shoots a good load, not a weak Steve load.
No, I think it's going to be better today. I'm going to test it out later, and I'll let you guys know how it goes.
And make sure you turn off the camera, please.
Yeah, I unplug everything. I unplug everything in here in case Big Brother's watching.
Steve takes everything, he puts it in a box, and buries it in the backyard.
Right, puts tape over the cameras.
Nova's out in the backyard digging a hole right now, and then Steve just puts it on like one of those plastic totes and just throws it in there. All right, Nova, bury it and just pick it up next Thursday.
Too much, Eddie. It looks like you're having too much fun. We'll see. We'll see you next week, Eddie.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.
Drink your water, Eddie, and take your dog for a walk, exercise, eat your cucumber, and eat it, okay? Don't play with it. And listen, we'll see you next week. I know you got to go, so we'll see everybody next Thursday, same time, same place.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Memories in high school flames, some good, some bad. Can you remember their names? Light up a smoke on Pomona Street with the long hair rockers. Oh, the memories. Classic cars, big tits and bars, drinking on